event without Nick Marchand. Look, I'm not his biggest fan, really. That's rather well documented. But you know what else is rather well documented? The fact that he is a 5-time plus tag team champion. And it's been a long time since he's tagged up. He is a far cry from the jock he once was in that former tandem. This might be one of his toughest challenges to date. Oh, yeah, he does. What he holds in his hand is much more than just a regular old ring bell. That, folks, is a token of tribute to our fallen brother, former senior official, forever senior official, Jeremy Bell. And in the Jeremy Bell Invitational, Frank Bones was victorious. And that right there, well, that's the man's heart on his sleeve, because we all miss you, Jeremy. Frank is beyond ready for a fight. He lives for this stuff. You can feel the energy permeating off of his pores. When I tell you he changes the air in the room, I'm not lying. There is something special about this young man. It is not just his athletic prowess. It is not just his will to fight. Hell, I can't even put it into words. But I'll tell you, Frank Bones is going to put it into action as soon as the referee says go.
Yeah, Travis will.
Stop growling! No one wants to hear you growl, bro!
Should be an interesting one here. As we look at Nick Marchand and Frank Bones ready to face off in the middle of the ring. Tyler Calloway in charge of the action for this one.
Frank Bones is running on all cylinders straight out of the gate. Nick Marchand is going to do everything he can to get inside of his head and goad him into making a poor decision. That's Nick Marchand's MO. That is his first line of offense every single time.
Frank Bones, though, quite experienced here in the RWA and, of course, all throughout New England. Do you think he's going to fall into that trap, Rossi?
I think in a split second, a poor decision can be made. Like, look, he's already chomping at the bit to get his hands on him. That hastiness, that could be to his deficit. Oh!
Sometimes it certainly pays off. Other times, maybe like tonight, gets in his own head.
That spinning back fist got right in Marchand's jowls, I'll tell you that. Oh!
They call him the fight finisher for a reason, Rossi. Lowell, Massachusetts, 175. Weight advantage, of course, goes to the showman. He's 35 pounds over the fight finisher. But certainly, what he lacks in weight, he makes up in intensity.
Frank Bones is in the driver's seat. And in my opinion, he cannot let Marchand out of his sights, out of his crosshairs. You give that man enough time and he will turn things around on you. Marchand is a champion at playing possum.
Always trying to get into his opponent's head. You see both men on the outside right now. Dangerous spot to be as Marchand gets thrown into that post pretty hard there. And Bones now trying to buy a little time. What's he going to do? He looks like he's lining them up, Rossi.
Here it is. He let his guard down just long enough. Oh my goodness.
Now the upper hand from Nick Marchand here, and of course Morales and his crew. Happy to see what they're seeing right now in front of them here at Legacy.
You know, they could be eyeing him as the new acquisition to their stable.
Where's Mata? Mata's on around. Maybe they can replace Mata.
Where is Kellen Thomas? That's the bigger question.
You've seen the video. I mean, they threw him in the back of a truck. The question is, where'd they dump him? He was not ever scheduled to appear here tonight.
And how are these guys not being brought up on charges?
Morales, he almost got arrested today. He was at the Public Utility Commission disputing the new utility rates. Heard it on the radio. He almost got arrested. Then he took it out on Thomas.
Ah, jeez. Well, you know what? Enough about policies right there. I'm going back to the action of the ring. And Bob, with just that one deft maneuver, look who's in the driver's seat now. Look who's on top in this matchup. Marchand has slowed things down tremendously and to his benefit. Oh!
Bones looking to be in pain right now. You see Marchand doing a good job of staying on top, and he goes for the cover, only gets a 2.
Marchand has got his opponent very well isolated. He's got him slowed down in second gear. That's just not how Bones operates. I almost feel like he is one of those guys that when you slow him down, you frustrate him to the point of fatigue.
We'll see if it works out for Marchand here tonight. He's wearing him down, but it looks like the crowd firmly behind Bones, giving him the energy he needs to throw some shots there in the midsection, but Marchand again puts him down.
Our official, Tyler Calloway, looking to admonish Marchand, looking to keep things on as fair of a contest as possible. Marchand always one to bend the rules. Bought himself a couple extra seconds with that blatant choke.
Using that 5 count to his advantage, Tyler Calloway right there drives a knee into the back of Frank Bones. And now again, time wasted. These are crucial seconds where he has to stay on top of Bones, especially a competitor of his caliber.
Bones just gasping for air in that corner. Marchand might be giving him just a little bit too much time, in my opinion. Oh, there it is. Bones stops him in his tracks. Big swing and a miss. Oh, the fight finisher catches a high knee to the temple. Oh, I'm sorry, he catches it to the jaw. My mistake.
Lining up his opponent. Watch this, Marchand. No, nobody there. Throws him into the corner. Bones able to escape. He needs to get to his feet. He's a little staggered. See what he's going to follow up with here, Rossi.
Bails him over to the apron. Bones with a beautiful Insigiri.
I'm sure both men have the, oh, look at that. Both men have their eye on that RWA title, which will be defended tonight. But Bones goes for the cover right in the middle of the ring and only gets the 2. He's disputing the call with Calloway. But as I was saying, both men sure have their eye on the RWA title, and that will be defended tonight later on by Stephen Lust as he goes one-on-one with the heavy hitter, Shay Cash.
A highly anticipated matchup.
Ooh.
Oh, shades of Antonio Atama with that beautiful drop salt. Nick Marchand never has, being a rotten prick, looked so good.
You see how after he completed that maneuver, he looked right at Morales and crew?
Oh yeah, no,
he's trying to prove something.
They're getting chummy with each other.
What is Morales wearing? That's my question. What is he wearing today?
Listen, that is the Savor Special. Okay?
Now he's coming over.
Tough to make you look good with a gear like that, pal.
This is really for Jeremy.
And now
he's charging in, but Frank Bones saw it coming. He dodges at the very last second. Up and over he goes. Cinches him up. Whoa!
Perfectly executed. And there's the win. The winner of this match, Frank Bones.
You know, I had a feeling that Marchand might have had the upper hand coming into this matchup, having been a legacy veteran, tried and true, but Frank Bones came to fight, and man, he finished it.
The fight finisher, he's claimed that name for a reason. A win tonight here at Legacy for Frank Bones. But now, wait a minute, who's walking through the curtain? Can't see him on the cam, but it looks like, wait a minute, is that the man formerly known as Squire?
He is now known as Flowy. His name is Flowy.
Flowy?
I'm not making this up.
And Marchand
came up a little bit short. Frank Bones is standing tall right now. He's got that Jeremy Bell Invitational Award in his hand, and man, nothing can stop him.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it again for Frank Bones. Frank, you've been on a fantastic roll as of late. You are just absolutely crushing it. I mean, not to mention tonight's victory against Nick Marchand. You also were the winner of the Jeremy Bell Battle Royal. So what I think everybody's wondering, and to be honest with you, I'm wondering too, is what are you going to do with it? There's a lot of options, my friend. You could go for the RWA championship, the base state championship. Heck, we all know you're part of a tag team. You could go for the tag team championships. Anything in mind? Anything you want to mention to everybody?
You see, about 6 years ago, I got into this wrestling business with my blood cousin, Greedy Bones. You see, for 5 years, off and on, we've been running up and down New England, fighting for team titles. So, believe me when I say, I would love nothing more than to cash this in, to invoke this, and use it for the team titles. But, you see, the opportunity that has presented itself, the 19 other men that I had to go through to get this done. You see, I feel it might be disrespectful to not keep this momentum and use it for a singles title. Go for the big one! But I haven't made my decision yet. You see, there's still a lot to think about. I still gotta weigh out quite a few options. But believe me, you'll know.
What the hell? Frank Bones pours a little bit of his heart and soul into this arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Frank Bones once again.
Let's give it up for Frank Bones.
I will make that decision.
Big ups to the fight finisher. He does so again tonight in spectacular fashion. He's got his mind on some form of gold, and rightfully so.